We are
We
live.
are live.
Hi.
Good morning.
Alright. Good morning. Wednesday, once again, the most important time of our online business training is today. And of course, one of the most important thing today is being with us here at the 8:30 in the morning to network. Once again, today is another sharing of information and an opportunity that might change your life. If you're looking for something to change your life, or if you're just sick and tired of doing what you're doing, or you're just preparing to retire early, or you want to be with your children and spend time with them, we have a lot of milestones as parents to witness when we are raising our children or even our grandchildren. So it's Pinky V. Carpizo tuning in from California. I want to pass it on to Coach Agnes. Thank you for being here, Coach.
Thank you so much, Coach Pinky. Hi, everybody. My name is Agnes. I am based here in Vancouver, Canada. Just a little bit about myself. I came from the corporate world. I was in purchasing for over 21 years before I was able to retire and quit my job and become my own boss after starting this online business. So, yeah, just a little bit about me. How about let's pass it on to you, Tess.
Okay, thank you, Agnes. Good morning, everybody. My name is Tess, and I am a retired licensed practical nurse. It's because of this business that I was able to retire. So tu- keep tuning in, and we'll give you surprises. And to you, Lydia.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening from Stockholm. Sorry, my internet is really, really bad. So I hope you guys can hear me.
You're good.
So yeah, my name is Lydia, and I work in healthcare as a dementia specialist. And I've been living in Stockholm for over a decade now. And I'm also a very proud, very opportune to be sharing the screen with experienced business owner like you, like all of you. So thank you for sharing the screen with me this evening from Stockholm. Thank you.
Thank you, Lydia. Wow. As I've said, this is a wonderful opportunity to be actually here with Coach Agnes because she is probably one of the expert about the free webinar. Very close to our founder of our online business proven plan and the community that is massive, but 228,000. So today we once again want to network with you because we want to share with you why this business is so unique and why is it so doable to open an online business. There's so many online business out there, but ours is very unique. As I've said, I am Pinky Carpizo. I'm a registered nurse in California and found this business 3.5 years ago because it was the COVID time. So I work hard as a nurse, 2 3 job all my life. And of course, the children are grown, they're finished in school, they're finished in college. I have two granddaughter now, and I can lean back a little bit, but as a workaholic nurse, it is so hard to slow down. I want to be boom, boom, boom. But to give you a great news, yesterday I started nursing as a per diem job. And I can tell you, other than needing rest again, as a nurse, I want to make this business work. Why? Because this business is making massive results. 3.5 years in the business, I have so much to learn. I have so much to grow. And I know with the proven plan of this business, step by step, which we just opened, how many, June, I think, we have a new platform that needs to be looked at. And again, reboot my entrepreneurial journey. So, other than the proven plan, we also have the tools we need to guide us on how to be online entrepreneurs. As a nurse, I have no idea how to do it. So, this business is so unique because it's done in the comfort of my home and it could be done anywhere. So, now I want to share with you why you really need to network with us, because this could be an answered prayer for you as well as it did to me. So, Coach Agnes, I want to have please share with the community why this online business that you are so close to the owner of the proven business plan. Why is it so unique, and why have you seen it, a lot of your partners succeed in this online business?
Yeah, so thank you, Coach Pinky. Last week we talked a bit about, what you get when you join our free webinar, right? So if you missed that, feel free to go back to last week and watch our episode. So the webinar basically gives you all the basic information you need to get started with any online business, really. And then we touch on how our business model is a little different from everybody else's. So there's so many different opportunities out there. Um, when while you're watching the webinar, we will ask you, to become a member. And once you become a member, you're basically going to get all the information about our business model, about everything, right? So this is the homework that we always tell you to do, right? So the fee to join is 149 US dollars. So don't worry about the cost, because it is refundable within 30 days. If you when you go through all the information, you decide that it's not for you, that's completely fine. It is completely 100% refundable if you decide it's not for you. So there is really no risk involved. And let's talk about this 149, okay? So this $149. Think about it, right? If you go out for a nice meal, it will cost you $149. But let me tell you what you actually get when you pay this 149, okay? So first off, you get access to more training videos on exactly, everything about our business model. So that includes about 2 hours of videos, extra videos that talks in depth about our business. And then next to that, you get a one-on-one strategy call with a coach who will help you find the best way to start your business based on your own budget. So the coach will help you maximize your investment and start you off the best way possible, right? And then on top of that, you get access to a custom website of your very own, built for you, managed for you, and maintained for you. Okay. And on top of that, you also get all the systems. So all the different platforms in the background that runs your business. We call it the sales funnel. So it keeps track of, everybody coming in, everybody who registers, everybody, in basically in your business. It keeps track of all that for you. So all these systems are also included in the 149. And on top of that, you get access to, you know, uh, basically unlimited training for the rest of your business life. So this training is updated constantly because, as we all are online business owners. um, Social media platforms change every day, right? So you need to be on top of all the changes, what's current, what's not. So the training is constantly being updated with all the changes that happens on a regular basis, and you get access to that throughout your whole entire business life, right? And yeah, and on top of that, when you think it's all over, no, it's not, right? You get access to the entire community. So the entire community, there's over, I don't know, does anybody know the number? It's definitely over close to 250,000 or over 250,000 right now. I can't quite remember, but but it's a lot of people, and you get access to every single one of them. And when you think all that is over, you get a direct mentor, and you also get a direct coach that you can reach out to anytime if you have any questions, if you have any problems. You can reach out to them, anytime, and they are there to help you, right? So you know what? There's a lot of other opportunities out there who are actually asking for monthly, fees. So this is every month you have to pay for this fee. But with our business model, you only pay this one time $149 to get access to all of this, right? And this is a lot. So if you think about it, if you went out and asked somebody to help build you a website, that alone is a few $1,000s. So imagine, spending 149, which costs you, a nice meal out, and you can basically, start an online business with all of that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can get any. I don't think anywhere, can you can get that kind of a deal, right? And to be honest, I was actually just thinking about something, but then it kind of slipped my mind. But yeah, $149, and you get access to all of that. Once you watch the rest of the information about the business, and you know, I don't know why you wouldn't be interested, but if you so happen to, say this is not for me, then that's completely fine. Within 30 days, you get a complete refund. Just, send us an email, and we'd be happy to get you a refund. No questions asked, no risk for you. And yeah, you can't get any better than this, right?
Yes, coach, that really is kind of like grilled in, and you can see really, what we're saying is what is really is. Tess, both of us are not tech savvy. So we are online business owner. We are digital, and we have to capitalize on learning to be able to do this. No matter how our pace is, we all lead there. We all get there. Can you share us, Tess, what made you feel like, wow, I could do this, and this is so unique that anybody can do this. Like, you can do this, I can do it. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, so as Agnes have said, from the webinar, I wasn't really, when I was new and still watching the webinars, what I did was not, I didn't really listen to the explanations about the business. I listened to the people who are, giving all their testimonies. And, I Googled them, and then, they are just ordinary people just like me. They are just saying that they are not computer savvy as well. So I said to myself, then I can do this too. And so I really dug deeper into this business. And then, when I was already inside, and really started this business, then I came to realize that really, this business is a community of successful entrepreneurs. That's the main thing. And then they are helping one another to really, thrive in this business as well. So just come to think about, I have my mentor, I have my coach, and, there have been times that, things I don't understand in the training. Sometimes my mentor is with me until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then, I had mistakes with with the training, and I couldn't do anything anymore. Even my coach was saying to me, you do this, you do that, I can't do it. So she had to come here and do it for me. So this is the thing that when you are in this business here, you are learning and earning at the same time. And if you think that you are alone here, you are not. Because even if your mentor is not available or your coach is not available, this is a community where you can ask anybody regarding, where you are struggling at the moment. And, you know, um, in this community, it's just a matter of you, doing what you really are supposed to do. Otherwise, you become stagnant. But if you are someone who is really, 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 wanting to have change in your life, you know, this is the place to go, because then, look at me now. This is the product of my 149. I am learning. I have learned to use StreamYard. I didn't know how to Zoom before. And even Pinky had to, to wick me through getting into StreamYard. And, these are all things that this community is doing. So if you're someone who is still holding onto your 149, you know what? The other day we went out to eat, and it was even more than 149. So if we can afford something else more than 149, why can't you afford 149 just to pay for a training here and to get inside this business as well? And if you don't want it, you can take your 149 back and eat out, right? So back to you, Pinky.
Thank you, Tess. It's amazing journey. Just hold on tight, and we are all gonna get there. Now, Lydia, I know we are global. People are wondering, like, we have a lot of podcasts every so frequent, and we're coming from UK, from Africa, from Asia, from the Philippines. Being far from us, I mean, from Vancouver, from United States, we are so global in 23 countries. Let me share with your feeling about, wow, I see all these business partners in the United States and Vancouver. Am I gonna get lost? I'm sure you had that sense of, where is my community in Sweden? Did you ever feel that loss? And how did you finally decide, wow, this community got my back, with your 149 that you invested, and being a business owner, you realize massive support and massive ability to succeed in this online business as long as you have a why.
Oh, Lydia, you're on mute.
Yeah, no. No. So first of all, when I paid the 149, and then when I got access to see the business plan, how everything works out, and I was so happy because it was so, the plan of how you can progress in your business, it was so vivid, it was so well explained. Because sometimes when you want to do traditional business, you really don't know the prognosis. You don't really know how far or how you have to get to a certain goals, and so you're scared of setting goals or so, because you don't really know if you're going to achieve them. But in this business, when I paid that money and I saw the commission plan and everything, it was so clear. It was I knew the vision. I knew exactly. I could set goals immediately of where I wanted to be in my business. And also that, and then being far, no, my mentor does not stay in Sweden. My coach is not in Sweden. So I never even felt like I was alone, because I remember, like, when I started new, because I wasn't so used to Facebook. When I started new, and then immediately I post something and it was maybe something that wasn't like very right, or maybe even spelling or grammatic, immediately she will just like send me a message, or maybe she will just send me, call me on WhatsApp. Oh, Lydia, I saw your post, yeah, I think maybe you should do it this way or do it that way. So I never felt like I was alone, even though they are both in England, Netherlands, and Belgium, so I never felt like I was alone. And you guys here in the panel, you're all the way in Canada. I remember you, Coach Pinky. I send you message sometimes on personal things, and or ask question or so. So I never really felt that because I'm Sweden that I can't do this business. And even here in Sweden, I think we are about 150 or 100, and so I think about 150 people here in Sweden that are doing the business. So sometimes we meet, we talk with each other, we have Zoom meetings, and sometimes we do even lives on, try to speak Swedish to our Swedish audience. So in this business, it doesn't really matter where your coach or where your mentor is, you're never alone, because you can always, I've reached out to so many people in the community that I don't even know, maybe because I like their stories, or maybe their struggle resonate with me. So when I read their stories, sometimes I reach out to them, and it's always very encouraging because they answer you, even though the time different, like you are now in the morning and I'm like 6 o'clock in Sweden. So so even with the time different, they still make the time to answer and to give you advice and to encourage you even when you're down. And then another thing I love about the business also is the way the training, the Zoom that we have, the way they help you to train your mindset. Like after every Zoom meeting, especially on Saturdays, and then we have those inspirational coaches coming to talk to us, explaining things. You have this renewed power. You feel like, what, I'm a super lady, I can do this. Because sometimes you see people that they are not even so good with internet, but you see how successful they've become. So that alone is like a big boost, to have the community of people that are always willing to be honest and to say their stories, exactly how they've worked hard to have their success. So I'm never alone. I don't feel like I'm alone in any sense. It doesn't matter if I'm here in Sweden, or maybe I live in a country that they don't speak English. For me, even being able to speak English again with you guys or with my business partner around the world after speaking all this Swedish professionally in so many years, for me it's something good, and I'm really happy. So you are never alone in this business. Thank you, Coach.
And you know what I found in this business, if you can resonate with me, I always tell them, like when we go together, like as part of our proven plan training is that find your tribe. Find the people that is you, that would you would attract,
Mhm.
and the magnitude of the
Yeah.
strength by being together, it's just not just like a business, it's more like you find the joy of working together and making each other succeed. Believe it or not, the social media platform that we have, we copy each other by looking how who we resonate with, and it is allowed as our
Mhm.
leaders, Mike and Darren. He even tells us this is what we post. If this resonates, the what you post, go ahead and use the post. How amazing is that? We're so big and wide that no one even knows if we copied it from someone. The idea is for everyone to succeed, to find your tribe, to leave your ego in the door and be coachable enough to learn, because I think it's hard for people to succeed when there is so much ego. And if you come in from a idea of knowing how networking is, you seem to like have a disconnect. But I think what the community did in the training is that it develops your mindset and letting you know that, hey, this is how we do it, this is how you're gonna do it. Absorb it, take your ego out and learn step by step, and then you kind of reboot. As I've always said, it's a great theme for Mike and Darren to give us a reboot, because it doesn't just affect the the business owner that has been here, although yeah, they're very, very successful, but for us especially that are trying to get back on the go. So this community, this 149 gave us a chance to be able to network with the right community, be able to be part of a community that really resonates who we are, and then we push each other up, whether we're financially affiliated or not. And then we have, of course, as I've said, mentors and coaches and team of community that just like you want to win, you're there to win. You just have to know that you want to win and when you're going to win. So, anyways, my name is Pinky V. Carpizo. It is 25 minutes to the talk, but we invite you to a free webinar, and a 149 could be the best gift you can give yourself this Christmas because it doesn't mean that you're going to jump into the business right away. You get the chance to study the business, and it's the best gift I've given myself 2021. Coach Agnes, my website is if you resonate me or any one of us here, www.pinkycarpizo.com. I invite you to look at us and log in a free webinar and pay a 149. It's the only way to get into our community. Coach Agnes, please invite them to your webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. So, if you would like to work with me, my website is www.trevorandagnes.com. So Trevor is my husband. We do this business together, even though I am the main one running the business. I remembered what I was going to say earlier. So the 149, nobody actually pockets the money. So the founders, the
Mm-mm.
creators, nobody actually pockets this money. So I want to tell you where this money actually goes, okay? So like I said, your website is included in this. So somebody actually builds your website for you. Part of that money goes to that person that builds your website. And then you get a strategy call with a coach, right? So, the coach is taking their time out of their day to help you with your business. So part of the money goes to the coach as well. and and I said there's all these different platforms in the background, all the systems that keeps your funnel running. All those cost a lot of money every month. Okay, every month, not just a year, but every month all those systems cost a lot of money. So that 149 goes towards paying for those systems too. So imagine that, okay, 149, and it's all doable because our community is so big, our business is so big, our business keeps growing and growing and growing, right? So that's how it's possible for us to keep that 149 uh, membership fee. And it's only, again, I repeat myself, it's only a one-time fee. It's not a monthly fee. We haven't asked, anybody to pay for any other monthly fees. So think about that. So the money does not go to anybody. It actually goes towards paying for everybody's online business in the background. So that's all I wanted to add. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Agnes. It's good that you mentioned about that. I remember one time a friend of mine asked me regarding the 149, and she said she was thinking that it goes to whoever is, the founder of this community. But thank you for explaining that. And, if you're someone today who is wanting to embrace change to better your life, um, I am encouraging you today not to hold on to your 149 and embrace change. Really, really embrace change, because if you don't, 5 years from now, 20 years from now, you will still be in the same post where you are today. Your 149 can generate millions for you if you really, really embrace change. That's all for me, Pinky. Thank you so much for listening to us.
Hi, Lydia.
She's frozen? Oh, no, she's not.
Yeah, she's good.
Hi, sorry. Yeah. So, Yeah, I think I'm frozen. Yo,
We can hear you.
so
We
sorry
cannot
Yeah.
hear
about
you.
my internet today. Yeah, using the internet.
You're okay. You're good.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say in this business, the money that we pay, the 149 that you pay to get the information, to get access, is nothing compared to what you can earn more than that just to get resources or to get information about the business you want to do. And at the end of the day, you might not even be able to start that particular business. So if you really want to make money out of this this one, the money gives you much more than what you can earn in the business. So if you really paying 149 is nothing compared to what the opportunity that this business can offer. So if any one of us, our story resonates with you, so you just register with your name and your email on any of the website that you want to be there. And that's the same webinar that has changed our life and has made us a successful business owner today. So
Okay, Lydia's website is www.lydiaabbott.com, and she's in Sweden. For those who are looking for business in Sweden, thank you. This is the best place to be. But anyways, thank you, Lydia. I'm sorry, it happens. We are online business owners, so we're 30 minutes into the podcast. Thank you for tuning in, Coach Agnes. Absolutely, thank you very much, Tess and Lydia. And once again, a free webinar, and today is our mastermind to training, free training with your 149 on how to reach to where you want to be. You name your
Right.
goal. Yep.
And on top of that, you also get live training every week,
Oh, yes.
right? With
Mm.
our masterminds, other business partners come on and they share their experience, share what's working, share what's not working. Like the amount of things that you get are
yeah,
just unlimited. Things just keep popping in my head all the time as we talk, right?
Very
So,
true. But you know what? I think, the goal of Mike and Darren is to make us succeed, because it just comes so easy that we get this training every week. Can you imagine how you run a training every week and you still find people to share successes, so we could get pulled up and get motivated and head on to know the tools that we need to know. But anyway, so once again, thank you, Coach Agnes and Mr. Trevor. That's the website of Coach. And Mia, Mantieso, thank you for tuning in. And of course, mine is Nurse Entrepreneur. Cora, thank you for popping in and saying hi. Tess and Lydia, once again, I hope we gave you Anastasia. She is in Netherlands and a business owner. How amazing is that? Thank you once again, and have a happy Wednesday. See you till next time. God bless.
thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a good
you.
one.
see you next Wednesday.
Yes,
Thank
next
you.
Wednesday, please join us.